A very good morning. You're watching News 9 with me, Akshita. And first up, the meeting between the parents and the school management that was supposed to happen yesterday will be taking place today. The meeting will be convened by the Block Education Officer Ramesh at 10 this morning. Remember, this meet was expected to take place yesterday. However, when Rustam Kerawala was taken into custody, the school management was clearly thrown into chaos and disarray with no one to lead them. They went ahead and cancelled that meeting. It was scheduled to take place at 11 a.m. yesterday. After inordinate delays of about 2:15, the school management announced that the meeting will not take place. My colleague Deepak joins us over the phone lines with more details. Deepak, of course, we understand that the meeting will take place in the absence of Rustam Kerawala. Despite him being on conditional bail, he will not be part of that meeting, is what we understand.
Of course, Akshita, now he is involved in a lot of now of course he's just got a conditional bail. Now he'll be looking at avenues where he does not have to be summoned again. So he will not be available in today's meeting. Of course, now even yesterday's meeting, Rustam was not scheduled to meet them. This was the other management, including the principal and some of them. One of them, if I'm not mistaken, his name is Munir from the management. Now, these people, along with the heads of Bangalore, will be heading this managemental side of this meet. Now, the parents, however, have just started pouring in. Now, the BEO is expected to be here anytime now, and he will be spearheading the meet on behalf of the Educational Ministry. Now, this meet is very vital, Shida, because now the parents are keen on sending their children back to school from Monday. So unless some requirements of these parents are met, now yesterday we also got hold of all these demands from the parents, where now earlier they had listed out 40. Now yesterday I was able to see a few. Now one of the priorities in this particular meet will be the security, as it has been stated from the very beginning. Now, CCTV cameras will be vital. So these are the kind of some of the aspects which will be discussed. Now, the Educational Ministry also mentioned yesterday that the BEO yesterday, he mentioned that they will be taking action on the school based on the report from the police. Now, we'll have to know if the report has been obtained by the BEO or not. Now, if the report has been obtained, we might also see some particular changes by the BEO. Now, he may also go on to cancel the license or not. Now, all these are speculations, Akshita. Now, it all depends on what the police report submitted to the BEO is. Now, we also do not clearly understand if the report has already been submitted. Now, once the meeting concludes, after we speak to the BEO, we will know of all those details. But as of now, the priority remains in this meeting about the school reopening on Monday, because many parents have been expressing unrest over the fact that should they still be sending their children back to school with what if some of the people who have been accused of this crime still remain in the school, and what if this particular pedophile, other than Mustafa, there were other people involved in this as well. So if these people still remain in school, is it safe for these children to go back? That's the main worry among the parents. And one more big concern is, now there's this core group which has been meeting all the authorities who have been convening meetings and so on. But now the other parents are not fully aware of what exactly is happening. Now there is an unrest created among a few other parents who are not part of the meeting. They do not clearly understand what's happening inside the closed rooms. Now today there will be a request for the media as well to be present inside to see what's happening. Now we'll have to wait and watch if we will be allowed inside the meet to actually know what's exactly happening, and also tell everybody else and every Bengalurian and everybody in India, and of course most importantly the parents of this particular school, of what exactly is happening in this meeting.
Right, Deepak, we also understand, of course, that today the parents could be coming out on yet another silent march.
As of now, the meeting has been discussed. The silent march, however, was mentioned, but then we may not see that today. But the Fighters Club, however, has been coming together, speaking to the parents of Vibgyor. We also spoke to Major Aditi a while back. Now, she has been contemplating bringing together parents across the city, not just parents who are supporting this movement, to come back in a silent march. So the parents, the other parents, as I mentioned, apart from the core group, now yesterday we saw about 30 to 40. Now usually the core group which we've been seeing from the beginning, the volunteers, like they call themselves, There have been about 20, but yesterday we saw a few more parents who wanted to attend the meet. There were about 30 to 40 parents in the school premises. Today we might see a more number of parents coming to the school because there's a growing unrest, Akshita, because there are a few people who know all the details. Now, they have been contacting other parents through their social media websites and, of course, through WhatsApp and other means of communication. But many other parents want clarity on the issue. They want to be a part of the meet. So the main highlight would be now to if they would allow media inside. And another question is why the media has not been allowed if there is total transparency in the case, if they have nothing to hide. Now, even the media being involved in this would be a better aspect as to how other parents as well would know about what's happening inside these meetings and what steps are being taken. So about the silent march, we'll have to speak to the parents exactly what they intend on doing today, what their next course of action would be. But all that would mainly depend on this meet as well, Akshita.
Right, Deepak. Also, of course, with regards to the Vibgyor founder chairman, he was given a conditional bail late last night. Does that mean he will be part of this meet?
Very doubtful, Akshita, now him coming down here with all the controversies surrounding him and his arrest yesterday. We may not actually see him come down, but it would be a great gesture on his side to actually come down, address the parents, speak to them. Now, there is growing unrest among the parents now, who, of course, were happy of the fact that Amin Reddy had taken immediate action, arrested him. But as soon as he came to Bangalore and him getting bail, has not gone down too well with many of the parents now. But him coming here, addressing the parents, would give them a sense of confidence, and even it would mean a good gesture from his side as well to actually come here and address these parents who've been waiting for answers. So. But in all likeliness, him coming down and meeting the parents is very unlikely, Akshita, because even on the first day we saw that he was not very keen on addressing all the parents. He wanted a limited group. Now, we do not understand clearly how many parents would be available at the school. So we'll have to really wait and watch if he will make his way, but it's very unlikely that we could see him in today's meet, Akshita.
Right, Deepak, thank you so much for joining us with all those details. Finally, the meet that the parents have been calling for with the school management will take place at 10 a.m. Of course, it is scheduled to take place at any time now. And besides that, we also understand, of course, that the meeting will be headed by the block education officer. Rustam Kerewala, in all likelihood, will not be present despite the fact that he has gotten conditional bail. He'll probably try to remain in the dark and ensure that he doesn't come out for this particular meet. The parents will be hoping, of course, to find a solution to this particular crime and ensure that better safety is provided, considering that Vibgyor will be opening on Monday.